Hello, I'm pleased to have Zach Marshall with me today. Zach is Vice President with Mangan Software Solutions. Welcome, Zach.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So, Zach, there's a lot of interest in digital transformation. We hear it absolutely everywhere. So what can you tell me about your company and how you're seeing success stories in industry?
Yeah, so there's definitely been a trend in digital transformation, and we've been able to leverage that trend to help our clients in a collaborative way with, building out fit for purpose solutions. A lot of our clients, within the past year especially, have been focusing more on these digital transformation efforts, and we've been able to help clients such as Shell, Chevron, and in these programs that they're taking on.
Okay, so oil companies, I know they have a lot of data, and oftentimes this data is not readily available. It's hard to get. It's in a siloed system. What can you tell me about your advanced analytics and your ability to really mine this data?
Yeah, so one of our key innovative parts of our product that we sell, the Safety Lifecycle Manager (SLM), is around the analytics of their operations data. So our tool goes all the way from the hazard analysis, the design and verification of those systems, all the way to the actual once their operation and tracking the performance data, whether it's tracking demands, failures, or even failures of tests. We can then utilize the analytics and KPIs that are coming from that data to feed back into once they're doing reevaluations, or even if they're going to build new, that company's going to build new plants or new units, they're able to utilize that performance data to give them actionable decision making. One of the examples is in our Tier 3 KPIs. So API 754 is a standard that they have lag measures and leading measures. And of course, we want to leverage the leading measures because that's going to give us the information and to make decisions to prevent events, safety-related events. So a Tier 3 is the challenges to safety system. So being able to track when these systems when there's a demand on it, when they're on bypass, so how available are they? Or if they're failing tests, we can tie it to the actual calculated either demand rate or test rate that it should be meeting up for, and then be able to highlight if they're not meeting the performance metrics that they're supposed to be.
Okay, good, yeah. So innovation is so important to many clients today, and likewise, influencing the research and development budget is really important. Can you talk about how the R&D budget is being influenced by innovation with your company?
Yeah, absolutely. So we always try to stay very innovative when it comes to developing our products and even the research and development of where our products are going. Our mission has always been to drive innovation into providing solutions for our company. That's even one of our bedrock values of our company is innovative. So it's always about seeing where are we going to be in the next 5 years, the next 10 years. And sometimes, and especially where we are in the market now, is we looked ahead and saw where the market was going to go, and we're able to develop solutions for clients before they even knew they needed them.
Right.
And so now, now that standards have gotten to a place where in order to effectively manage these safety systems, they need a software or tool like ours in order to be compliant with what they're doing. So the idea is, okay, that's where we are now, and that's where we've developed our tools. So where are they going to be in the next 5 to 10 years? And whether it's digital twins or Internet of Things, there's a lot of different areas that a lot of different companies are looking at. So for us, it's to not only look at what other companies are doing, but also predict where the markets are going to go. So, what I've always said is the best way to predict the future is to create it.
Manufacturers are more and more needing to leverage the service capability of a lot of solution providers today. So what can you tell me about your ability to help enhance the services and meet the needs of your customers?
Yeah, that's a great question. So we're a hybrid software company. Some companies are just focused on products. Some companies are just focused on services. So we provide the full package. And typically our services are more centered around the implementation of our product. So that goes anywhere from training to installation, to data migration from the current tools or systems or spreadsheets that they're currently using, all these disparate systems, and then importing them in, as well as creating processes and procedures for how the tool is going to be used. And a big area where the industry is going and where our company is going to go is around integration. We've already had successful integrations with multiple companies, and if you look at the ARC forum, a lot of it is different tools, and the whole digital transformation effort is around how are these tools going to work together in order to create that total package of lifecycle management of data. So a big focus of where we've been utilizing our R&D is around integration, building our own custom APIs for being able to pull in data, push data to other platforms, as well as working with other third-party companies that have already maybe worked with certain third-party tools and have already developed these APIs. We don't want to recreate the wheel. We want to utilize and leverage the technologies that have already been created and build and expand upon those to create a better solution for our clients.
Good, okay, yeah. So we've heard a lot of things happening at the ARC forum today, and a lot of global trends. What do you see, going forward as some of the biggest tailwinds that you can have to push the industry forward? And likewise, what do you consider as some of the most important headwinds?
Yeah, so with headwinds, I'd start first because we want to look at what's slowing us down in the market. And I would say a big global economic headwind would be just the volatility of the oil and gas company. The oil and gas has always been volatile, but what we're seeing more is the frequency is starting to increase. There's less time in between when there's good times and less time when there's bad times. So that has enabled us to look into other vertical markets and where we can move into, whether it's the railroad industry, whether it's the pharmaceutical, even the automotive industry. With where the automotive industry is going is more around self-driving cars and the technology and the safety systems that are going to be required to be managed in order to make sure that these cars are able to safely drive down the road are going to be high integrity because there's such a high risk and consequence if anything goes wrong. So not only are these manufacturers going to need to make sure that they're utilizing reliable devices, whether they're the sensors or the programming logic, but also how often is it going to be tested? How are they tracking all of these different tests that are currently being done on cars that have been running on the road for 5 years, 10 years, and to help them design better solutions and more safe solutions for the future.
Good, okay, well.
And I would say for a tailwind, I would say just in general, the digital transformation effort that a lot of companies are now not only talking about, but they're actually committing to. And you can see it here at the ARC Forum is how much these companies are now investing in making sure that they have these complete solutions when it comes to their digital transformation is definitely a big tailwind that's going to help our products and our services for our clients.
Good, okay. Well, Zach, thanks very much for talking with us today. We're going to look forward to your developments in the next coming months.
Thank you for having us.
We've been speaking with Zach Marshall, and Zach is Vice President of Operations with Mangan Software Solutions. Thanks for watching.